husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone.
Welcome to MojoPlays. Today, we're looking at the 10 funniest Fallout mods. Who says the nuclear apocalypse has to be boring?
In my moment of glory, I'm gonna get you! Yeah!
Before we begin, we publish new content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Buzz Lightyear Paladin Dance by Soranova, Fallout 4. Paladin Dance is often a larger-than-life hero of the Wasteland, with the stringent sense of right and wrong, unwavering devotion to the Brotherhood, and a deep hatred of Emperor Zurg. Sorry, we mean the Institute. Or do we? With this mod, you'll reskin Dance's iconic power armor to be a little bit more Toy Story. He'll be purple, white, and green. He'll talk about clearing the wastes of synthetic Scourge, and you can date him if that's what you're into. Just make sure he doesn't find out he's actually a toy in disguise. To the Commonwealth and beyond. Younglings by Akaboum, Fallout 3.
Just give it a shot, Mongo. You'll see plenty of my adult-sized stones when I'm pissing on your grave.
Younglings is not actually the name of this mod, but if we put the name in the title, YouTube would get upset. So blame them. It lets you truly become a merciless, low-karma monster by committing the ultimate atrocity, getting rid of those annoying kids in Little Lamplight. If you weren't able to pass the speech check to get McCready to let you into the town without doing Big Trouble in Big Town, you were probably itching to put him in the ground. No thanks to how relentlessly he insults you. You can finally do that with this mod, though it won't remove him from Fallout 4. You'll just have to kill him again. Bob Ross's Happy Little Moon by Nozart, Fallout 4. What was that Nobark said about the moon? Well, it's not quite Lenin, but this mod will give you a heartwarming overhaul to the moon in Fallout 4. Moons in video games are often just static images, which is why it's pretty easy to swap the image out for another one. In this case, a smiling picture of Bob Ross. His presence is definitely a comfort when you're roaming the lonely wastelands trying to find enough aluminum to fix your power armor for the dozenth time. It's great to know that while we're down there in the Commonwealth killing endless legions of super mutants, he's watching over us. Milkman by Testudini, Fallout New Vegas.
Let's get high!
If you've ever been lying awake at night, unable to sleep because you've never achieved your childhood dream of becoming a milkman, then this mod is for you. It's actually a huge overhaul of New Vegas, reworking many game mechanics and creating new ones to boot. You're a milkman, but more than that, you can run your own dairy business, look after your cows, deliver milk around the Mojave Wasteland, harvest cows for meat to sell as well as milk, and wear a fun milkman outfit while you complete the new quests. Guard your dairy farm with heavy ordnance and a mercenary army, and wait for the caps to roll in.
The sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in a boat?
Taylor Swift Pip-Boy Background by the XZI, Fallout 4. Sometimes the best jokes are the simplest ones, which is why changing your Pip-Boy background to Taylor Swift is a winning mod in our book. It's definitely an odd choice. Popular as she is, we didn't realize she was such a hit with fans of the Fallout games. Now, every time you open the Pip-Boy to check your inventory or look at the map, you'll see her staring back at you, though it can make the text hard to read at times. Better yet, the Pip-Boy itself can also be reskinned so that it's hot pink. It's great that the background isn't a blank space anymore. Cadbury Cream Eggs by Count Mosh, Fallout 4. We already saw a mod that lets you have plenty of milk, but what about plenty of eggs? Well, the Commonwealth already has no real shortage of eggs, since you'll find Mirelurk eggs and hatching grounds all over the place, but If you want something a little sweeter than another Mirelurk omelet, this mod will reskin all those eggs to look like the far tastier Cadbury cream eggs. The skin also applies to the inside of the egg when it gets broken, making it look at least a little more appetizing than it does otherwise. However, unfortunately, the eggs are still potentially full of annoying Mirelurk hatchlings. Nobody wants that when they're just trying to eat some chocolate. World of Wacky by Wyderson, Fallout New Vegas. If you thought Wild Wasteland already made New Vegas pretty weird, wait until you see the absurd World of Wacky mod. This mod is famous among New Vegas players for its sheer ridiculousness, adding all kinds of strange encounters and pop culture references. You'll be attacked by flaming skeleton deathclaws, Skeleclaws. You'll be able to enlist Osimo from South Park as a companion, fight geckos in penguin suits, and even dress up Deathclaws in silly costumes. If you've already played New Vegas to death, this will certainly mix things up a bit. Nicolas Cage Paintings by lermyggor, Fallout 4.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone.
Bob Ross on the moon, Taylor Swift on the Pip-Boy, but what about seeing Nick Cage on every available surface? This mod adds a choice selection of only the finest Nicolas Cage JPEGs to the wall art section of your settlement menu. Before long, you'll be building pointless stretches of wall around your whole town just to have more space for them. You'll build up your whole network of settlements in his image and possibly even open the Nick Cage School of Impersonation. Paintings are certainly a first step toward building a cult to steal the Declaration of Independence, that is, if you didn't already steal it in Fallout 3. Rip a Guy's Arm Off by Kensington, Fallout 4. Have you ever wanted to rip a guy's arm off and beat him to death with it? Well, now you can. You only need to install this mod and you'll have all the arm-ripping, death-beating fun your heart desires. This mod edits the dismember effect and makes it so that if you punch people, you'll pull off their arms, which can then be picked up and wielded like a club if your victim is still kicking after all that. And better yet, it adds another layer to the franchise's notorious cannibal perk, because you can also now cook those arms and eat them. Well, at least it's not raw. Macho Claws by Aaron X AE and Fancy Pants, Fallout 4.
Ooh, yeah! Well, look at this, prima donna!
Some of the most popular Skyrim mods swap out the dragons for something truly bizarre, with one of the funniest iterations being that of Macho Dragons.
Stay close to the wall!
Yeah!
You'll transform the dragons into Macho Man Randy Savage, complete with his voice lines. It didn't take long for a similar mod to make its way to Fallout 4, this time overhauling the new and significantly more intimidating Deathclaws. There's nothing quite like investigating the Museum of Witchcraft in Salem with Randy Savage stalking the halls. But do you really want to fill the Macho Man with bullets? It's shocking that this trend all started with a modder testing rigs, and now it's one of the most legendary mods in history.
Piece of you. I didn't even get a piece of him. In my moment of glory, promises to the Macho Man, didn't you? I'm wild, yeah.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MojoPlays, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.